What's going on, everyone? That was a rough intro. It's your boy Togevoir here, and today we're not back for another NPL video. We didn't have an NPL video this week because of the keep doing that, because of the Summer Showdown tournament, and a lot of, especially mine and Joel's time being directed towards that, and everyone's time who is participating because they were creating teams, and so that's why that's not a thing. But I did join another league, one that it will not be my primary focus, though I will still be obviously trying hard in it because I don't like to lose. It's called the CPC Continental Pokemon Championship, I do believe is the name. Basically, half the NPL is in this league, so of course that means it's going to be very competitive. It's ran by my now friends Dactyls and Joey. Actually, there'll be a paste bin in the description below, which has links to all the coaches' channels and all the CPC channels. So make sure you go check that out if you're interested. In particular, from the NPL, we have myself, we have Sebastian, or TopTierBoy, who is our opponent in this week 1. We have Gypsy King, the God, and the Lucky God at that. Basically the new Trev on the block. Speaking of Trev, if I didn't already say him, I'm pretty sure I said Trev, though, because I'm really good at this. Aberforth, formerly known as Palm Man. Iron Flash Gaming, who's one of our analysts. And I think that's it. So yeah, anyways, we're in a cool division. Chimpact's in this league. We're in a division of Chimpact, Trev, and Iron Flash Gaming. That's pretty threatening. It is a 16-team league. Anyways, these are 6 of my Pokemon. As you can see right in front of them, I'm not going to do team analyses, even in the video like I do in the NPL, I'm not going to do a draft analysis either, just because I didn't really have time to. I really actually tried to. I even made the art for it, but I didn't get time to record, so serves me right. Anyways, we had the opportunity to franchise something before the season started, if it was undrafted last season. It is, by the way, GBA Season 6 style points with tiers, so yeah, that's just so you guys know that. So I decided to franchise Lucario, because it's a god, and then anyways, my draft went like this: Victini, Crocodile, Scolipede, Mega Blastoise, Zapdos, Uxie, Hariyama, DNC, Scyther, and Gogoat. Not gonna explain anything, I just picked a bunch of good mons. Also, the only reason I picked Scolipede that high is because in the CPC we voted to unban Baton Pass clauses, so yay! I can pass Swords Dances. Anyways, going into my team, I had defensive Zapdos with like Volt Switch Toxic. I probably had HP Ice and Roost. That was my moveset exactly. Then we have a Ice Beam, Aura Sphere, Water Move, maybe Dark Pulse, Rapid Spin, maybe I don't know. This is a while ago. Blastoise. We have a special Victini with Will-O-Wisp to take on his initial switch in Garchomp. We have a completely no-attack Scolipede that's just meant to Baton Pass Swords Dances into my last 2 Pokemon. We have a Choice Banded Crocodile that I was supposed to switch to Dreadplate, but is still Choice Banded with knockoff Earthquake, I believe Pursuit, and Stealth Rock. Meant to make a Dreadplate, obviously, that's why Stealth Rock makes a little more sense. And I am running Moxie because if I do get speed into it, then Moxie's good still. and Intimidate wasn't the most helpful. Actually, I don't know. Does Intimidate bounce back with Magic Bounce? I'm going to look at that after the battle because I'm too lazy to do that right now. But if so, that was probably why I did it. I don't know. Anyways, next we have the God Hariyama, which is Life Orbed, because if I get +2 into it, it OHKOs his entire team, so that's looking like a really big win condition. So yeah, I'm just going to play this battle. I'm going to lead off with Zapdos, because barring Garchomp, it can Volt Switch out on anything. And right here, I just go for the safe HP Ice. And then I go for the Toxic, predicting the initial Mirror Coat. Okay, let me just explain that. I knew that he would, okay, first of all, I've had a lot of experience playing Wobbuffet. And I didn't go into his team at all, but he has Mega Absol, Suicune, Tornadus T, Wobbuffet, Tauros. I'm looking at the Pokemon. It's literally like the MVP on my own team. That is depressing. Tauros, Garchomp, Whisk, and then these are the other Pokemon in this roster. Wishcash, Empoleon, Dino, Gardevoir, Cobalion, and yeah, that's it. So that's what he brought. Not too surprised by anything on his team, but I knew I've played Jolt a lot when he said Wobbuffet, so I knew that he would try to he would predict, you know, it's a Zapdos, you're gonna Volt Switch out because you don't want to get Encored and give something a free setup. So I was like, I'm gonna Toxic. I do say though, I really do like Mega Absol and Wobbuffet. That's something I definitely want to try out. Because if you Encore anything into a status move, it's a free setup. But anyway, so I'm going to Volt Switch now. I really think he should have double Mirror Coated there, but he does Encore, and that's going to give me a free switch into my Crocodile. Right here, I do just decide to knock off because I knew he would Encore in case I did go for Stealth Rocks, as it is my only Stealth Rocker. And I didn't want to do that. Though, either way, it really wouldn't have mattered. Actually, I probably should have collected Stealth Rock, but I didn't. So yeah. Anyways, I make some bad plays with Blastoise. I didn't think he had any reason to basically sack his win condition there. So then I switch out again because I don't want that thing to get weakened, but in the process I totally weakened my Zapdos, but it's fine. I get the Volt Switch off. It's pretty mediocre playing, but we're up 6-4 right now, so I'm not feeling too badly. And I double out here into Victini because I didn't want to stay in, risk a fighting move. And then I'm like, oh, I can take any one hit unless he's offensive, which I didn't think he would be because I have a Victini, so I go for Will-O-Wisp. And that really sucks because unless he had Dragon Tail, which he had showed Dragon Claw there, so it makes it seem like he did not have it, I would have been able to just get up a Swords Dance with Scolipede right there and possibly win the game. So that's a little frustrating. I miss a Toxic here, which if he had clicked Scald right there, he would have won the game. So thank God he went for another CM and got greedy. Yeah, he would have just won the game if he clicked Scald there. I had nothing. But thankfully he lets me get the Toxic off on it. He is going to knock out my Zapdos with the Scald. But now I'm going to go to my Crocodile because it's Choice Banded. I know knockoff will do a lot, and I'll get rid of whatever he has. Ended up being a Wakan Berry. I assumed it was like Resto Chesto kind of thing. Maybe with like HP Grass, so he wasn't just walled by Blastoise, but... Anyways, I go for Sub as it being my best play because if he did have the Rest Talk, I would be able to sub up as he went for a rest and then Swords Dance on Sleep Talk rolls and hopefully get a Baton Pass out into my Hariyama and win the game. The other option was that he did what happened, which was the correct play, and he clicked Scald, which breaks my sub, but I'm still sitting at a pretty good amount of HP. The only bad thing about this is I am Koba Berry, so I can no longer survive a hit reliably from Torn, depending on his investment. But against this Garchomp, I don't want to protect in case he is a setup move. There's just no reason to. But I'm just going to Baton Pass the speed into Hariyama, because now that Suicune is dead, that just dies. And this was a max defensive, but I don't believe it was a roll. I actually never calculated. He said it was max defensive. I mean, Hariyama is powerful, and this week I was... so sorry for this calc in a post-com. I know that's beautiful to see. I was Life Orb Sheer Force with Ice Punch versus a Garchomp. Oh yeah, it does 111 to Tank Chomp, so... You know, even if you just add a little more investment that he would have had to beat and be max, that definitely still knocks it out. So, was not a roll, and with this, I'm going to close combat the Tauros. Oh, that dropped. Then this thing dies. I would have lost probably at the end there if his Garchomp was a screens variant. That's the word I was looking for. Or not screens. What am I saying? Oh my god, I'm full of shit. If his Garchomp was a Yachi Berry variant, then I could have lost the game at the end. Most likely would have. But anyways, Hariyama's a god. We got the week 1 victory. 1-0 +3 in this league too, and These videos are going to be going up like Tuesdays until the NPL is over. Then they'll probably be back on Mondays or Sundays. Who knows? Anyways, that's it. I'm Togevoir. You're yourself. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe as usual. See you guys next time. Peace.